Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be What If Trunks and Goten Continued Training full series. So this is a collab I made with Savage Gohan. You can check part 1 and 2 in the description, but there will be no need as part 1 and 2 are both in this video. Now then, let's get into it.
The story will change in the middle of the 4-year time skip, which in the original, Goten and Trunks stopped training. But this time, they would both be training together in the gravity room. As they will be training in the gravity room, Vegeta will go in there from time to time as well. As in, they would ask Vegeta if he would like to train with them. As Vegeta would smile, as in, he would power up into Super Saiyan 2, as it would say, "Come at me with all you got." They will be training in Time Chamber for about 3 hours a day, as they will always try and challenge Vegeta. But Vegeta will, of course, overpower them, as that will be going on for 2 years straight. Since Goten and Trunks is determined to get stronger, every time they train with Vegeta, they are one step closer to obtaining Super Saiyan 2. One time, Beerus will wake up, dreaming of a Super Saiyan God, go to King Kai's planet, and destroy Goku just like normal. As then, he would teleport to Earth, as everything on Earth will go the same. As when Beerus fights, everyone gets destroyed, until Bulma slaps Beerus, as in, Beerus slaps Bulma back. As not only Vegeta will be enraged, but Goten and Trunks will be as well. Since with Goten, the reason why he's enraged is because, of course, that's his friend's mother. Secondly, she treats Goten as if he was her own. The Briefs family and Goten will all rush at Beerus. They would actually do a lot better than Vegeta on his own, battling Beerus. But it still won't be enough, as Beerus would one-shot all of them to the ground. As in, that will be when Goku shows up. As he would ask Shenron about the Super Saiyan God. As then, the Super Saiyan God ritual and everything else in the Battle of Gods will go per normal. Then, everything will go the same, with Goten and Trunks still training, until Vegeta asks Whis to train with him, as he would bring Whis food. As in, Whis would agree, but Goten and Trunks will actually step in and want to train with Whis as well. As Whis says, only if you bring food, as Goten and Trunks would say that they would, as they would all leave. Goku would freak out knowing that Goten, Trunks, and Vegeta is training without him, as then he would ask Whis to train with him. As of course, Chi-Chi will be mad knowing that both her son and Goku will now be training with Whis. But Goku won't listen, as then he would go with Whis. And I know that you guys are asking, why isn't Chi-Chi angry on Goten going to Beerus' planet? Well, that's a simple answer. Chi-Chi isn't strict on Goten as she was with Gohan. So she would allow Goten to train. Just like in the Buu Saga, well, the beginning of the Buu Saga, when Chi-Chi was training Goten, and when Goten turned into a Super Saiyan. But now she would be all alone, as then she would say to herself, well, at least it's less mouths to feed, as she would head home. Goten, Trunks, and Vegeta would be training on Beerus' planet, when, of course, Goku shows up. Goten and Trunks will smile seeing Goku at Beerus' planet, as they will greet Goku, as Goku also greets Goten and Trunks, saying that they have gotten much stronger than before, and they might even rival his Super Saiyan 3. As Goten and Trunks would say, "Wow, really?" As Goku would say, "Of course." As then, when everyone got used to Beerus' planet, Whis will put him in his staff to learn God Ki. As then, the God Ki training will go as per normal, as they would achieve God Ki. As Goku and Vegeta will, of course, get the hang of Super Saiyan God. With Goten and Trunks, they had got a little. They have not reached Super Saiyan God, but it's close to. As they would exit Whis' staff. 4 months would pass as Frieza would land on Earth. As the Z fighters will, of course, approach him as all of his army attacks. As in the scene of the Z fighters taking out all of the Frieza soldiers will go as per normal. And yes, Gohan will still have his tracker suit, since he wouldn't be training on Beerus' planet. They would all destroy the Frieza army. As in, Frieza will, of course, Death Beam Gohan until he's at the break of death. As in, Goku will lock on to everyone's ki. As in, they will teleport to the fight. As Goku will get in a fighting position and try and fight Frieza. But then, Goten, Trunks, and Vegeta will stop him. As in, Vegeta would say, "Let's see how strong the kids have gotten by letting them battle Frieza." As Goku will smile and say, "Of course." As in, they will go out of the battlefield. As Frieza says that these little kids don't stand no chance against me. As in, they would say, "And that's where you're wrong." As they would both transform into a Super Saiyan God. They would beat down Frieza until Frieza goes into his Goten form. As in, he will start pushing back Goten and Trunks. As in, he will be close to killing Goten and Trunks until they blind Frieza with a solar flare. As in, they would do the fusion dance. As in, they will become Gotenks. As in, they would rush at Frieza. As in, Frieza will shockingly get punched in the face, sent flying. As then, they would say, "Not done yet." As they would use a galactic donut to trap Frieza. As in, they would use a Die missile barrage to attack Frieza while he's trapped. Frieza would be sent flying. They will say, "This is the end." As in, they would use the Gallic Kamehameha, since Trunks knows the Gallic gun and Goten knows the Kamehameha. As they will combine their attacks and kill Frieza. Goten and Trunks wouldn't be playing around, as Frieza would be killed, as everybody would celebrate. As in, they will go back and train at Beerus' planet. As in, Champa will, of course, go to Beerus' planet as well, asking for a tournament. As the tournament will begin, as the team will, of course, be switched around. There would be no Monaka, since Goku and Vegeta is already determined to get stronger. And Piccolo will not join, as well as Majin Buu. And they will be replaced with Goten and Trunks. And the last fighter would be Gohan, as since he got destroyed by Frieza, he wanted to train. As Goten and Trunks will go to Earth and train with Gohan. As Gohan will get the hang of God Ki and also have Super Saiyan God, but not Blue yet. As the tournament will begin. As Goku will easily defeat Botamo, he would be KO'd by Frost. As then, Gohan will defeat Frost, defeat Mogeta, defeat Kaba without making Kaba go Super Saiyan, and he will battle Hit, but Hit will of course be so strong that he will eliminate Gohan. As then, Vegeta will go in, but he will also be defeated. But he will know about his time skip. But he will just be strong enough to KO Vegeta. As then, Goten and Trunks will step into the ring. As then, the ref will say, hey, no two people allowed. They are both fighting, but as one. As the ref will be shocked, as in Goten and Trunks will power up and use the fusion dance, as they will become Gotenks again. But Gotenks God will not be able to defeat Hit, as in Goten and Trunks would say this.
Well, we haven't tried this before, but it's worth a try. Here we go.
They will both go blue and momentarily surpass Goku and Vegeta, as in they will challenge Hit, as Hit will try and use his time skip, but Goten and Trunks would be smart enough to know Hit's time skip, as then they would think of a strategy, so they will power up a galactic donut, as Hit will of course use the time skip, as they predicted, as Hit will be in front of Goten and Trunks. They would release the donut, as he would trap Hit, as then they would say, this is the end. As then they will charge up they would use the big tree Kamehameha, as in they would send Hit out of the arena. As everything will stay the same until the Goku Black arc, which would be in the next episode.
So Zamasu saw this tournament, and he saw Vegeta and Gohan. He didn't want to steal Gotenks' body, but you'll see who he steals. Zamasu would still kill Goasu, as I don't see why that would change. But Trunks' timeline would be attacked by someone. This would hurt his soul. It would be Gohan. But this isn't his timeline's Gohan. He doesn't know what happened. But he is able to escape in the time machine. He arrives in the past, as he still is passed out. He eventually does wake up, as he tells Goku and Vegeta about what happened, and then Gohan Black attacked him. But Gohan Black then arrives in the past, using his time rune. But he's attacked by Super Saiyan God Goten and Trunks, who would then fire punches and punches at him. These two kids were actually hurting him. He would be shocked, but he would still be able to defeat them, as he would then escape back to the past. But they hurt him enough that he still gets Rose. Everyone would then head to the past, as they see Gohan Black firing ki blasts on the city. They both arrive, as they rush at him. Goten uses his Super Saiyan Blue form, which he can't use for long, but Super Saiyan Rose, Gohan Black, is able to easily destroy him with just backhands and throwing him to the ground. Even when Trunks joins in, it's not enough. But this is when Goku and Vegeta rush in. They would be good enough for Gohan Black. They would be attacking and attacking. He would try to be dodging, but he would be defeated, as Zamasu would heal him and then attack with him. Since Zamasu is so weak, he would then go and face Super Saiyan, Trunks, and Super Saiyan God, Goten and Trunks, which would be enough to defeat him, but his immortalness would help him a lot. Gohan Black would face Goku and Vegeta. He would be facing them off in a battle, with him ultimately losing, but then because of that Zenkai, he's able to defeat Vegeta and Goku. That last Zenkai that he got would be very helpful, as he then is hit by a missile. This would be Gotenks Blue. They would be rushing at him, and they would both be really strong, as they are almost as strong as Goku and Vegeta. But they would eventually split, using too much energy from the fusion. But they would still rush at him. With Goku and Vegeta joining in, they would all start to pummel Gohan Black. He wouldn't be able to do anything. But then Trunks and Zamasu would join. Trunks would be enraged, he would rush at Zamasu and just keep destroying him and slicing him, as they would both be defeated. But Gohan Black would be erased by a double Kamehameha and a triple Gallic Gun, which would kill him instantly once the blast connects. But as for Zamasu, he is suddenly put into the Thin. But it would be a capsule. The Mothra was used by Trunks, but he had a capsule from Capsule Corp, so he sealed him away. As Trunks learned this technique, because he did it when they were in the past. So now then, let's get into the Tournament of Power. So everyone arrives back in the past like normal, and Goku decides to go to Zeno. He says hi to Zeno as he still gives him the idea for the Tournament of Power. Goku, Vegeta, Goten, and Trunks would be shoo-ins, as everyone from normal would join except for Tien and Frieza, since Tien wouldn't have to join, and he would stay at his dojo, and Frieza, they wouldn't pick him, since, So now for the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Obviously in canon, Vegeta broke this, while training. I'm gonna say it's more durable. Goten and Trunks would try to train in blue as much as they can. They would eventually become adults, and they would train in blue from time to time, trying not to destroy it though. So yes, the team will be Goten, Krillin, Android 18, Android 17, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Master Roshi, Trunks, and Piccolo. This would be a great team with a lot of the people doing better in the Tournament of Power, which you'll see right now. So Goten and Trunks being in the Tournament of Power will help a lot. The first change would happen when Goten faces Roselle, because he is replacing Frieza, but he would still eliminate him. But then when Frost tries to eliminate Krillin, Trunks stops him, as he has a fight with Frost. Frost using his full power, but Trunks in only Super Saiyan 2. He would be fighting. They would be about equal, but then Trunks uses his full Super Saiyan 2. As for the Saiyans, they wouldn't be that powerful in this, as they don't have Super Saiyan. They would all be eliminated. Morchim, or however you say his name, would be beaten by Gohan pretty easily, as Tien and Goten would then face the sniper guy. Hermilla, this time, wouldn't have just Tien to deal with. He'd have a very strong Goten, and he would be eliminated. As for the Yardratian, Goten would face him, but he would know what instant transmission is. So as soon as the Yardratian teleports, he is then hit with a backhand, and then hit with a few more punches and slammed into the ground. Goten thinks it's enough and throws him out. Now for the fight between Goku and Jiren, that would go the same, but Goku wouldn't go Ultra Instinct for a second time against Kefla, so we'll see that what happens later on in the tournament. Goten and Trunks would just overall assist and help eliminate the people Caulifla and Kaba did in canon. Gohan would be stronger, so the invisible person, they try to eliminate Piccolo, but Gohan sees this. He doesn't obviously see the person, but he knows they're behind Piccolo and he kicks them out. For Oniraza, the 3 Saiyan kids would jump in and fire blasts at him and then punches. They would then jump back as everyone's blasts connect, along with all theirs, Gallic Guns and Kamehamehas. Dispo would be running around Gohan and Piccolo, but eventually be caught by Gohan in Super Saiyan Blue. He would be punched and he would be having a battle with Gohan and Piccolo. He would eventually use his full speed and run at them, but he would be knocked out. So we have 8 people in this who aren't around in the main thing, as they were eliminated. Android 18 wasn't eliminated by Oniraza, so we have Goten, Trunks, Android 17, Android 18, Goku, Vegeta, and Tien. As for Toppo, he would see everyone rushing at Jiren, but Gotenks stops him. Yes, we will have Gotenks in this. He would be facing Toppo, and he would be almost defeating Toppo, but Toppo goes God of Destruction. Angered at this superhero, kind of, Gotenks, I believe, would annoy him enough. So Gotenks would go Super Saiyan, try to face Toppo, then Super Saiyan 2 and then 3, but Toppo would be too strong. He would be beating him. As much as Gotenks is strong, he would have to go God, and he would then fire a few punches on Toppo. These would hurt, as he then goes blue and knocks Toppo out of the ring with a Gallic Gun. He then rushes at Jiren. He uses Super Saiyan 3 to save energy, but then Goku and Vegeta in blue would rush at Jiren as well. Jiren would obviously have no problem at all, but with the amount of people this would be tough, as we still have the 8 people. But Jiren, he would be facing them all. He would be able to defeat every single person, with Gotenks probably being the hardest. But Goku and Vegeta are still tough, along with pretty much everyone. But he would then fire blasts. Piccolo, Android 17, Trunks, Goten, Vegeta, Krillin, and Gohan would be caught in this blast. But Tien would only be able to catch 4 of them, with his multi-form technique. So now then, let's get into the final battle. Goku, he finally goes Ultra Instinct again, and about the same way against Kefla, just needing to do it. He would be facing Jiren, as he would be defeated, but he would still be winning as Trun 10 Blue. Yes, Goten and Trunks would use the Potarians and fuse. They would fire a few galactic donuts and then knock out Jiren. As he tries to get out of them, he would kick them out. They would defuse right before Jiren tries to pull them out with him. And they would both get the wish, which they would wish for the same thing as Android 17. As for the Broly movie, I do not believe this will be happening, as there is no Frieza, so they'll probably... Now then, I hope you guys did enjoy. This was a fun collab to make with Savage Gohan. He's very nice. Go check out his channel, which will be in the description, just like normal. Now then, I don't have much to say. I will have a video out tomorrow, hopefully if I finish editing it. I'll see you guys next time. It's been Shade Talks Anime, and I'm out.